Can we just take a bit of an aside to talk about the figure of Winston Churchill? Because he's one of the most celebrated figures, certainly for the British bourgeois and most official histories of World War II. But what kind of a character was Winston Churchill?
So there is, in fact, a whole mythology about Churchill, which is quite unjustified. Myth is that Churchill is a big defender of democracy and an opponent of fascism. Well, not true. Not true at all. In fact, he was full of praise for Mussolini and Mussolini's fascism from the very word go. He regarded Mussolini as protecting Western civilization against Bolshevism, against the evils of Leninism, as he'd put it, and was full of praise for Mussolini, right up to the time in the Second World War when, of course, Italy ended up in the same camp as Hitler. So his democratic credentials are more than questionable, shall we put it mildly. By the way, extremely anti-Semitic and racist all his life. Many speeches can demonstrate that fact. Not just that, the whole of the British establishment was rife with Nazi and pro-German sympathisers, up to and including the very top level, the royal family itself, As a matter of fact, the truth of the matter is that the British and Americans, for the majority of the time, right up until the very last minute, up until the D-Day landings of 1944, were mere onlookers in this titanic struggle between great powers, which is the Soviet Union on the one hand, and Hitler's Germany with all of the resources of Europe behind it. And that's the fact of the matter. But to this very day, they will not admit this, not if hell freezes over when they admit it. But it's a fact. That victory was really carried out by the Soviet Union, by the Red Army. Nobody else.